Hey everybody, how's it going? I finished reading The Purging of Kadillus a couple of days ago, so I thought I'd do a video on it. I enjoyed the book. It's a Space Marine battles novel, so don't expect any underlying super developed plot or overarching storyline that will bring you to tears from its sheer brilliance, because it's not gonna do that. But it is a fun read. It's like watching an action movie. Um, Most action movies you watch, for the action, obviously, for the cool scenes and fight scenes and whatnot, not for some really developed plot. So, same thing here. I'm not saying that it was poorly written, because that's not the case. It's just it's written as you would expect a book based on a gigantic battle to be written. Lots of fun to read. This particular Space Marine Battles novel focuses on the Dark Angels on Persona 4, hence the Persian Catalyst. It's the Dark Angels' third company, supported by some elements of 10th Company, 1st and 2nd Company, as well as the Persona Free Militia, which is the planet's defense force. They were invaded by orcs of Warlord Gazgul and Warlord Nazdreg, and they were pretty much blindsided by, basically, I guess you call it new orc technology that they didn't know the orcs possessed, and how to fight, how to recover from that and fight back. In this particular book, I don't know if it's like this for every other Space Marine Battles novel, but there is no one clearly defined main character. If you had to pick one, I would say Belial, or you can make a case for Sergeant Naaman, but that's who I would say if you had to pick a main character like that. Also, it's not written with regular novel chapters or book chapters in mind. It's broken up into chapters pretty much, but the chapters are tales of a particular character from the book. So you may read the tale of Nestor, and then the next chapter will be the tale of Belial. And what happens is, during these tales, you read from that Space Marine's point of view, or that character's point of view, because one of them isn't a Space Marine. But you read from that character's point of view, and their thoughts, and how they see things, and their feelings towards stuff. It affects I guess, the mood of the chapter, and the feel or theme, if you will, of the chapter. But and then once their tale is complete for that point in time, it moves on to another tale. So it's kind of, I don't want to say choppy, but it's broken up like that. And they tend to be a little bit longer, I feel, than normal chapters of a book. So keep that in mind if you like to read from chapter to chapter. Like you don't want to stop reading mid-chapter. These are a little bit longer than I expected them to be in terms of chapter length. I enjoyed it though. It delivers what it is, which is a Space Marine Battles novel. I'm not going to give away any points of the book or anything like that. Any spoilers, quote unquote, I won't say. But just keep in mind that this battle is already known about. If you went onto the Lexicon or another 40k wiki a year ago, or right before this book came out, and whatever, and typed in Persona 4, you probably, I don't know if you get right to the battle for it, but you would be able to get from there to the battle for Persona 4, between basically Belial and his forces versus Gazgul and his forces, and you'll be able to learn about it a little bit. You'll know how it pretty much goes down, what happens to some characters, and how it ends. So this isn't a book of what happens next. This is the book of how it happens. Like I said, this battle is known already, especially the Dark Angel fans. They know about this battle. The other books, the Black Templars book, the White Scars book, and the Crimson Fist book, those particular fans as well know about those battles. And also a Space Marine fan would know about the battles, especially for the White Scars and the Crimson Fist, because they're in the same codex, that generic Space Marine codex. So it's not so much of what happens next, it's how the next thing happens. Uh, Now, of course, if you don't know about these battles at all, you're a fan, but you don't read into it too much, and you just want to read the novels for fun. You don't know about the battle for Hell's Reach for the Black Templars, or about the Crimson Fist defending their home world from the Orcs or whatever. Uh, when you read it, you'll be of both how they do things and what happens next. But I just brought that up because if you're like me and know about the battles and what happened already, because you're a fan of the Space Marines like that, don't feel shortchanged or disappointed or apprehensive in getting one of these books, because it's a lot of fleshing out. It's a lot. It takes that battle and it expands it a lot. You get to see how it's fought, what the characters do, how the characters develop a bit, and that's pretty cool. So if you already know about the battles, don't feel like you can't get the book. It's more of how it goes down as for us in that case than what happens next. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. I don't know how the other novels are written in terms of they follow the whole tale-like scenario that this one does for the chapters or not or whatnot. I'm sure somebody there we go, that's the English language kind of working there. I'm sure somebody who read the other books may comment and say yes or no, or they do the tales, or they do something different, or whatever. Currently, there are 4 that I know of out. It was confirmed, the 3 that I was thinking of, the 3 other ones were confirmed by a comment in the other video for the Purging and Kadillus. There's one for the Black Templars, one for the White Scars, and one for the Crimson Fist, as well as this one for the Dark Angels. I think there's one coming up for the Space Wolves, defending their planet against a Thousand Suns attack, pretty much. I think. Not entirely sure. I don't know what others may be in the works, but there are plenty of battles, big notable battles that they could do, which would be interesting. I'm tempted to pick up the other books and read them, and if they read quickly and as enjoyably as the Purging of Kadillus did, I'm sure they'd be fun reads. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So I would say if you're a fan of Space Marines and a fan of Dark Angels, you won't be disappointed by the book. Especially because it's not the Dark Angels hunting the Fallen, as the Fallen have nothing to do with this book, pretty much. It's just them killing some Xenos, which is also, lots of fun, because one thing is, the Dark Angels may be heavily guided and influenced by their hunt for the Fallen, but they're still a Space Marine chapter. They still do plenty of other things that Space Marine chapters do. So it's nice to see that written about, because normally whenever you see anything kind of written about or implied for the Dark Angels, it's always the hunt for the Fallen. So it's nice to see something that's not the hunt for the Fallen. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So take it easy.